It's been more than 4 years now since the famine that ravaged Somalia. More than 250,000 people died and many more were displaced. The story has long slipped from the headlines, but for many, the struggle for survival goes on.
We have about 3 million Somalis in need of humanitarian assistance. Among them are 730,000 totally unable to meet the daily food needs, and 200,000 children are severely malnourished. 40,000 children are in the doorsteps of death if there is no assistance.
Many still live in camps in the capital. Marian Hussein strives daily to care for her 4 grandchildren.
We don't have water and food here. What I do, I go out, ask families what daily work I can do for them. I wash clothes or clean houses. I then come home with $1 or $2 a day. That's how I support my family.
Many others in this camp need sustained support. The legacy of the famine is plain to see. At the height of the crisis, various agencies were flying in aid. But now their plight is no longer making headlines, and they say there's been no fresh aid or support for a very long time. The UN says the recent closure of the remittance farms might further worsen the situation. Up to $1.3 billion is sent from abroad every year. That's more than any overseas development assistance.
The money transfer
operators and the remittances have been cut off from a number of countries, in a country where 40% of the population is dependent on these remittances for the access of their basic social services.
The situation is far worse outside Mogadishu, where the presence of Al-Qaeda-linked Al-Shabaab can hinder humanitarian access. Mohammed Hirmoge, CCTV, Mogadishu.